So today the water is about 66 degrees. Ideal spawning water would be about 62. So I think we're probably towards the tail end of this spawn. We've got a front coming in. It's overcast. The overcast is good because crappie don't like sunlight. But with the front coming, a lot of times the barometer's dropping, and you have wind shifts and stuff, and that can really screw things up. But it still beats the heck out of working. So I'm using this Sam super sensitive rod. That's the one in all my videos. I just use a simple Mr. Crappie reel, 6-pound line. You have to be able to see that line or you can't control your jig. Most of the time I fish with an 1/8 ounce jig. Film with 2 cameras. This one is a GoPro 3 Plus, and the one that I'm filming with right now is a Hero 4. Let's see, so in my pockets is a thermometer, scissors, hemostats, along with this pair of scissors and hemostats. I always have a couple bottles of these sparkle nibbles. I call them crappie nibbles. Right there's the difference between success and failure. And of course your box of jigs. This time of year everything you're going to see in my box is 1/8 ounce, and you'll see in all of my videos that one right there is catching all the fish. It must be pretty popular because when I go to buy them, a lot of times they're out of them. So anyway, let's go fishing. Okay, so I'm gonna jig around this brush. That's probably about 3 feet deep where it's at. I don't know if you can see my line, but I use that yellow 6-pound Mr. Crappie line. You have to be able to see your line to be able to control your jig. Yeah. So let's see, what do we have here? Oh, now he was in the thicker stuff. Let's see, he's decent crappie. Let's see what he is. About 12.5. Our weather here in Kansas has been so screwed up here for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, we're 80 one day and we're freezing the next day, that it just got fishing kind of all jacked up right now. There's a decent crappie. He's taking drag out. What the heck is that? Is that a crappie? What is that? Oh, that's a big crappie. That is a big crappie. Let's see what we got here. Let's see here. Boy, he inhaled it. Look at that little beauty. That's a nice crappie. I love this solid body jig that is silver and chartreuse. And when I go to buy those in the store, they're out of them most of the time. So evidently other people like them too. But that's a nice crappie no matter who you are. Let's see, what is he? He is 14.5. So what you want to do is when you get that jig up, look how it's hanging. Now it's going to be hard to keep it horizontal because you're around limbs and stuff. But if you just take that knot, slide it around behind. I usually put on 2 or 3 crappie nibbles. Those rascals, they're called sparkle nibbles, I guess. I call them crappie nibbles. Right there's the secret to success. he is. There he is. Look how black he is. That's not too bad of a crappie. What is he here? You can tell by the mouth coming out of the water how big he is. I'd give that one about 11 inches. Let's see what he is. Where is he? He's about 11 and a half. How big is he? Holy mackerel, he was up there in about 12 inches of water. Just a little, I don't know, he's probably another 11. Look at that right there. That's where a cormorant got him, right there. Let's see what he is. Just shy of 11. I'm gonna put him back. Haven't missed one. I can feel every little tick on the bottom, every little branch. I can feel it. Slightest, tiniest tick on a branch. I can feel it with this rod, and that's what you've got to have. Oh, there's one. How big is that one? Now that one looks to be a little bigger. He's pulling. Let's see what we got here. He's a little bigger. He's a little bigger. Look, he's got an injury on him too. I don't know if a cormorant tried to get him right there. Yeah, look at all these. Look at all these places. See there and here. Here's an old wound. These stinking cormorants, they can be rough on your fish. So this fish here is right at 12 inches. Alright, Mr. Crappie, where are you? There he is, right there. What are you? They're running kind of small. He's still respectable. What are you here? Gosh, look, this one here's got injuries on it also. See, there's another one right there. Look, golly. I think I'll just put him back. One thing I do to these jigs is I open that bend of that hook up. So all I do is just bend it up, kind of straighten it up, and you're making this gap in here wider. You'll have a lot more success hooking the crappie with that gap on there. So the crappie tore up that other jig. See, these are solid body jigs. That's what I prefer. Tube jigs, they're okay. You'll catch a lot of fish on tubes, but you'll also have a lot more trouble keeping them on your hook. My fishing buddy, he super glues this right here so the fish can't pull it off. And then when it's finally wore out, you can pull them off without any problem. But that's a pretty good idea, I think. I've never done it. So I'll put on here probably 3 these nibbles, and we'll go back to catching another one. I'm gonna get in here a little tighter to this brush, drop it down in there. Whoop, there's one. He was down in it. He was inside there. Another one looks like he might be, I don't know, could be 12 maybe. I don't know if he is or not. Nah, just a little booger, probably 10. Put him back. Out here near this brush. That one was right in it. There's something nibbling on me. There, he jerked on it. What do we have here? Look at there, by golly. Is he bigger? Hey, looks like he could be just a little bit bigger. Let's see. He was right in it, right in that brush. Oh yeah, this is a little bigger crappie here. Let's see what he is. Well, he took it. He was serious about eating that jig. There we go. There he is. No scars on him. Beautiful crappie. Let's see what he is here. This crappie is, yeah, what is he? He's approaching 13. And I'm going to go out here and see if there's another one in that brush. Let's see what might be there. I'm in about, close to 3 foot of water, 2.5 foot right there. Let's get it over in there and see. Whoop, something hit me. There he is. Look at that. What is he? Let's see what he is. This fish about 12. Alright, buddy. Whoop. See, I hung up. I'm hung up right now, so I'm going to bounce it as I come out. See there? That's how you get out of it. So what happened was I was catching crappie. I had been here, I don't know, hour and a half. Caught quite a few crappie. Some of them were on the small side that I put back. Had a lot of fish activity, fish swirling on the water. Carp were spawning and splashing. And then just like a light switch, it all stopped. The carp disappeared. Everything was quiet. No fish jumping, nothing. And I quit catching crappie. So what I'm going to do is, just because I'm here, I'm going to fish around this cedar tree that I put in the water here, and see if there happens to be one there. And if there's not, I'm going to pack it up